the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn begins the game with the basketball. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
To Adetokunbo. That's rebounded by the Nets. Bledsoe. Brook Lopez missed his first. That one goes.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Lopez can't connect from in close. Brooklyn with the basketball. Here's a chance from long range, and he buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Giannis with it up top. Down 3. Runner here won't go down. To Irving. Durant to Jordan. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Irving. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 3 now here in the first. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Irving to Durant. Trying to cash in. Durant can't get that one to go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
He might be underrated, but Chris Middleton, the defense was ready, still knocks it down.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Curling inside, Brook blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Kyrie Irving, 3 for 4. Good start.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe. From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
Kyrie Irving. He's now 4 for 6.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Bledsoe. That's off the side of the rim. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Nets have the basketball. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Into the game for the Bucks. Number 24.
Jared Allen with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kyrie Irving with that shot, he's 5 for 8.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Nothing going here on that drive to Irving. Bucks have it. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Misses the second as well. That misses with a second to go. First quarter is complete. The Nets have the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Kyrie with the rock. To Durant. Turns and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Middleton. Beyond the arc for 3. And Chris Middleton on his own island hits it from 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough 3-pointer.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping.
Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Lopez. Connaughton matched up with Durant. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air. Middleton.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Here's Irving into the front court. They trail by 2. Fires the 3. Oh, he hits the 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Kevin Durant, 2 of 4 now. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Count it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Irving to Durant. for 3. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Irving to Durant. Won't go. To Middleton. Lopez to Adetokunbo. Gets it in the right corner. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Irving brings the ball up court. Giannis with it up top. Up 5. Ah, rocking the rim. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Hey fans, our game programs have player bios, team stats, fan interviews, and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from the team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 31, Jarrett Allen.
Irving to Jordan. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Lopez to Middleton.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Oh, yeah, let's double shot. Yep.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving to Durant. Sizing up the defense. Kyrie lets it go. The jumper's off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Oh, big finish at the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Irving. Wesley Matthews tips it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Wesley Matthews. Jordan to Durant.
Double. Got him. Trap. Got him. Got him.
Kyrie Irving for 2. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, and he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college. But the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Brook Lopez, 3 for 6 now.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession.
First half in the books. The Bucks with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Adetokunbo, and a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Can't connect. Kevin Durant swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Shot from the lane won't go.
I got him.
Middleton.
Here we go.
They'll get it down low to Lopez. To Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 4 out of 7.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
He throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Nets have it.
My ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot.
Hey, watch that back door.
Kyrie
Watch
Irving
that back door.
lines it up for 2. To Middleton. Has a chance. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Antetokounmpo to George Hill. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
When cold shooting like this starts in the second half, maybe utilize a head fake. Get that defender in the air, jump into him, create some contact, get to the free throw line.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Irving to Durant. Brook Lopez with the block.
In there.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
I got him. Here we go. Cutter. Coming through.
George Hill to Antetokounmpo. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Deep 2 there, won't go. To Hill, and too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Bucks, number 41, Nikola Mirotic.
Antetokounmpo, a pass stolen by the Nets. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
I got him.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Taken down by Giannis. Bucks at the controls. The rebound cleared by the Nets.
Stop the ball. My ball.
Great feed. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
And he's going to the free throw line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Giannis with it up top. Leads 5. Wide open shot. Nice to see him expand his arsenal.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Here comes the screen. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
To Adetokunbo, deep left corner.
Screen, I got your help.
Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Drills the three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And Eric Bledsoe set up nicely, takes advantage with the three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Jordan. It goes down.
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Third quarter comes to an end. The Bucks in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads 4. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Irving.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe.
Kyrie Irving. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 87% from the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Middleton. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Cruises inside for 2.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster. And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for the Bucks. Number 11, Lopez.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Jordan. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Time to shuffle things up. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Lets it fly from long range. And it's Jordan there to handle the rebound. Durant across the timeline. All even here in the fourth. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Brook Lopez pins it. That's his third block this evening. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Kevin Durant lets it fly. To Bledsoe. Great pass to set it up. Count the basket inside.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Short jumper won't go down. Giannis with it up top. 2-point advantage. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Durant. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Wide open look, won't go. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys now trailing by a point. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Irving to Dinwiddie. Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Kyrie. No good. No daylight. Great defense. And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2 with the Nets.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads 3. Middleton. The Nets have the rebound. To Irving. With a drop step. It's claimed by Milwaukee. Giannis with it up top. Up by 3. Middleton to Bledsoe. Here comes the screen. With a drop step. Baseline drive. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys down 3. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. And the finish. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 more. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 7, Kevin Durant.
Irving. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Nets have it. KD for 2. Not that time. The Bucks claim victory. as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams,